Good evening, everybody. We are here at Epcot for this right here, the last day of Food and Wine. Today is Saturday, and tomorrow it will be done, and then we'll have about a week or two until we have the Festival of the Holidays, which I also love, but that is a short festival. And we're here to kind of check out some of the Christmas decorations, take a lap around World Showcase, and kind of just like check in on Luminous. I believe they've been doing some testing, not during daytime hours, but we've been hearing it at our apartment, so we'll talk a little bit about that today. So we do have a very short window until Luminous is supposed to be here. I think December 5th is the actual date. Some loud music happening behind me, the ball's going crazy. Let's get inside and have a good night. Walking into the park, you do have some of that garland that you can see swooping around. So we have a little bit coming into Epcot. We've been seeing the ball going like nuts as we were walking up. So I don't know if there's a show going on or exactly what it is, but I mean, I've been seeing like spirals and many different like variations that are getting displayed. So I don't know what it's necessarily for, but I love to see that there's some fun animations going on. And we'll point out some of the Christmas decorations as we're kind of navigating around, because again, this is the Christmas season, which means we should have some overlays. I know that we have the Christmas overlay finally over with Living with the Land, so we'll probably do that in a little bit. But the wait times are pretty high tonight. I'm gonna let you guys know that. It is a Christmas party night for Jollywood Nights, which means that people are going to now go to the other three parks, or at least the other two with Magic Kingdom and Epcot, because obviously Animal Kingdom closes pretty early. So the lines are gonna be a little bit busier on those nights, and that does include Saturdays. Taking a quick look inside of the shops here up front, we can see a few items for Christmas this year. Looks like we have some like wine stoppers here with Chip and Dale. Looks like we have this kind of a snowman here, all with a little Mickey there. We have, it looks to be maybe a mug or, a scented candle. We have some plates, some Alice in Wonderland stuff, some cooking things. So a few items up here. What is this? Is there candy in there? I think there is, with like a small little stocking. So it's kind of cute. And then on the back wall there, Nicole's looking at some of the merchandise as far as some of the clothing goes. Let's see what there is. It's like a giant ornament right here. And you have like a countdown to Christmas. This Mickey wreath with like, is this bells? Not bells, just kind of like glowing. You have this mini sweater. She's wearing a hat there. You have some of these new ears, a snow globe. So kind of a lot of merchandise this year already for the holidays, which you love to see. We do have a train set here. This is the holiday train set. But yeah, kind of a lot of merch, a lot of these kind of heavier sweaters up here, which you love to see that. And then obviously your Christmas hats. Is this just a Christmas bucket hat? It is. That's awesome. As we are leaving, take a look though. We have some crazy stuff going on with the ball, light show. Like I said, it's been going nuts tonight. So very fun to see that they're doing some animations. I feel like I've seen a number of like the light bulbs out though. They're like just blinking red or something. There's one right there. You can kind of see that one's kind of faded out, it looks like, or it's not synced up quite the same way. So you guys can see right there are some lights coming off. I wonder if that's over by Communicore Hall. I wonder if they're doing some display right now. We will head over that direction to kind of show you, but I think they're doing some work over there, and you guys can see again this like blue beam coming right over the edge. Over here at Creations, we can see some giant wreaths up there on display, so you do have some of the Christmas decorations here. We'll go swing in real quick as we're heading this way just to see if there's anything kind of crazy. As far as it goes, I'm going to guess that there's going to be kind of your typical items here, as you can see right away. Some of those glasses, we showed you some of the other items over there. In here, I feel like they do tend to kind of spread them out a little bit more, but you can see this is the Corksicle. Yeah, it is, right? Oh,
smash.
Being $35 for that. Wow. Starbucks. So wait, are these both? No, these are both Starbucks.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, right there on the side. So these are the two Starbucks options this year. I don't know where the Corksicle ones are. I have seen a lot of Hanukkah stuff this year on display, and you can see right behind us, you can see a lot of stuff right here. So you have this t-shirt, you've got this hoodie, you got some of these, cookies, treats, babyware, some coins. I think that Mickey even as well. So there's a lot of Hanukkah merch this year. It was definitely not around last year, not at least to this capacity. There was definitely some, but there was a lot more and front and center. So that's kind of cool to see the change up there. Let's see, anything else over here? Is this 100th? I think these are 100th years, right? Maybe? I don't know. It just says Epcot. These might be new. Oh my gosh, is that Groot? Do you see these? Look at the little characters in here. You have Groot. You've got Star-Lord.
I was just looking at this shirt.
This is fun.
I was like, oh,
is this
look at
new?
like, the little Groot right there.
Yeah, so it's basically like that's what's on the ears. I wonder if this is just like new Epcot merch. That's kind of fun. Oh, and on the bag too. Okay, so you got like Figment, Olaf, Nemo. That is a lot of fun. All right, so yeah, I guess there's some new merch. This I don't think is holiday merch. I think this is just like new Epcot merch. All right, well, I don't see the purple lights coming here from where the construction would be. And I thought they were like beaming over, so I don't know if they were doing testing and now it's gone. I don't even see them anymore around here. So, oh well, but I guess we're gonna go check out the tree because it is up. So let's go take a look at the Christmas tree here at Epcot. Here is our first tree that we witness in the evening, because I guess we technically, did we see Magic Kingdom's tree? I think we did.
Yes, we did, but it was
sure?
not in the evening. Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so I guess we've seen one, but they look better at night anyway. Look at how tall it is. It looks beautiful. Let's go get a closer look, see what we can find. I see 100th ornaments, so there's kind of these like big ball ornaments around, and I can see that they say 100 in them. Let's see if anything fun is hanging around here. Nothing that I could see. It is massive. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like, let me show you from the ground here. I mean, it is a gigantic tree.
How do they put a tree this big together?
I don't know. I feel like the ones you buy from like the store, you just assemble it in pieces. Maybe they do it the same way. Looks like we have like the Mexico flag. Looks like we have the British flag over here. Again, there's the 100th up there.
Japan.
Is there Japan? Oh yeah, right there. So it looks like they have some of the countries in here. I feel like last year they had almost like some of the characters in here too.
They have little like word scrolls and languages. So there's like a scroll right there and like scripts. I don't know what like.
Oh yeah, I can see them.
Scroll right there in like a different language.
So I guess it's obviously for Epcot. That's kind of how it works. But it looks great. I always love to see all the trees. And like I said, we're gonna head over to Animal Kingdom over the next week or so. We haven't actually done Christmas over at that park. Last year we just like never ended up going, and we're like, what were we thinking? Oh wait, there's some Christmas trees up there. Let's go check those out. As we're heading up to the trees, look at this. You could see some like hanging garland up in here, and I'm sure it was probably here last year. I guess I just don't remember it. And inside there's kind of like hanging lights as well. And it looks like there's kind of like a little stage show happening up here. There's a little tent over there you can kind of see. But we're gonna go see what's happening up here. Again, last day of Food and Wine today. It looks like this is definitely some sort of stage show.
Yeah, I see showtime.
What does it say?
Hidden.
Joyful celebration of the season. So this is just prepping for that time of the year. So this isn't quite happening yet. You could see underneath, they do have the show times. They got the lights. I think this isn't new. I thought this was last year. Maybe not.
Something here last year that we were never on time for. It was like last showing was like 4 p.m. because we could not get here because of work. We could not get in on the weekends because of our annual pass. But I don't think it was like this grand of a stage. Like this feels newer to me. But
see, but I feel like I'm remembering like the Joyful. Okay. Like I feel like I remember seeing Joyful, but you might be right.
Watch an old vlog.
I know, we're gonna have to see. But this is what you have. You have some sort of stage here, and they're putting some stuff together, some trees. Looks great. I wish I could see the times. I can see it's something 30 p.m. So
4:30 I can see.
4:30, is that the last one?
Mm-hmm, because we can never be here on time, and I can see the 4.
Well, there you go. So the last showing for this is 4:30 p.m. And yeah, I do remember we were never able to see it. But this is what we see. Also, the moon is a half crest, but it's very bright tonight. We've been having rain the past few days. But I'm excited to finally be able to see this because, again, we just have not been able to do it. Now, as I stated earlier, we were hearing Luminous going off, and we have seen some of the fireworks when we've been over at Hollywood Studios. So I know that they're doing testing. If I can get a clip of the sound from our apartment, I'll insert it now. But if I can't, then I'm sorry. But just to let you know, we have seen the fireworks. They are massive. They are way bigger than the current fireworks that you see here for Epcot Forever. They are bigger and grander than what they were for Harmonious. I mean, you're talking like Magic Kingdom level fireworks. Do you remember seeing those?
I do. When we were leaving the Jollywood Nights, we stopped and saw the fireworks. But I feel like we can hear them crystal clear midnight almost every night. So if we're hearing them,
yeah, it's loud. Like it's going to be a very big display. They had very unique designed fireworks too. Again, we saw some of them out in the distance when they were testing. It was like midnight or like 12:30 or whatever when we were leaving Jollywood Nights and they were doing testing here. So very grand, giant, like I said, big fireworks. Really excited to see the show. Hopefully the score comes out and turns out to be good. I think December 5th. I think that's what I'm hearing. So if that is accurate, we are planning to get here on December 5th, hopefully to see the new show. We are now going to kind of head around World Showcase. I know Nicole wants to grab the beer that we love from Germany. We'll have to see what we do. I feel like I'm still pretty stuffed from like our late lunch. How are you feeling, Nicole, as far as hunger level?
I'm always a little snacky.
She's always a little snacky. But I'll go ahead and show you the fun Mexico display out here. It's basically on the restaurant here out on the water. So let's kind of get around the corner. Here is the display. Like I was saying, it looks awesome. You could see just like the garland. I could see like skeletons. So I feel like they're kind of playing on that vibe of Mexico here. It looks like a lot of fun. I think it would be really just like a beautiful kind of display if we were eating over there. I feel like it's always busy too, and maybe they're kind of just waiting for the nighttime show to kind of come on. But either way, there are your displays for Christmas over here in Mexico. Now I know the margarita booth is always busy, but not typically this busy, especially this late. So take a look at this line. We have some switchbacks here for the margarita booth. It is pretty packed. Just to kind of show you the crowd levels here, I just kind of want to make you guys informed that again, party nights for Jollywood Nights are increasing the other park wait times because again, they are leaving that park and coming over to parks like this or again, Magic Kingdom. It does look like Norway has a few decorations for the holidays. We can kind of see over here, kind of just like some garland and some pieces. Not too crazy, but definitely at least something. As we are now finally approaching Germany, we can see some of the market displays here. So Festival Market has some garland as well. Then over here, this Festival Market also has some garland. So these little booths do. It looks like Germany has a few items there. I wonder if they have a pickle in the tree. That's Germany, right?
Yeah.
That's the pickles. So I'm sure we could probably find that as we are now just passing the Alps. But it looks like they definitely have some Christmas displays, except I think Germany also has the Christmas store, right?
Yeah, Germany has a big
I think
Christmas store right here.
Yeah, like right up around the
There's
corner.
all the ornaments.
So I think they're kind of all about Christmas.
Christmas is massive in Germany.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But they do have some kind of specific displays, some lights and things like that. But it does look like Germany's booth is at least pretty nice and short for us here. But the crowds right now, I'm just going to tell you, like Nicole and I, we were like navigating. It is so dang busy right now. It is crazy how busy it is just navigating through these crowds. It's kind of insane. I'll shut up about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm sorry. I need to let you know, like, it's weirdly busy right now. And there it is, our final prickly pear of the year. This has been probably my favorite theme park alcoholic drink that we've had here from Germany. Cheers. So I don't have one. We just got the one small one. We might be getting the mochi drink from up front because that was also really good.
It's just so good.
So good. But look at the display behind her. I love the holidays down here in Florida. There's just something different about it. I get we don't have the snow and everything like that, but like the decorations inside of the parks, I think are just like unmatched. It does. It really does. Here are the decorations, by the way, in Germany, as you can see them. They do look beautiful. Love to see how decorated it is here. Man, I don't know. You guys got to come down here. Come down to the parks for Christmas. That's all I can say. Gosh, you can see the tree behind Nicole back there too, across the lagoon. So awesome. Continuing on, we do have Italy's displays for Christmas. Not too many, just a few things hanging, a few things lit up. Not too crazy, like I said. We're gonna come up to America here, and I can see a tree already in there. I feel like they're gonna knock it out of the park when we get up here. I don't believe there are any Eat to the Beach shows tonight because it does look like they are getting ready for the candlelight processional. Nobody is out here. And that will start again November 24th. So coming up here pretty soon. It looks like they're testing some lights. I could see some people up there kind of doing some audio checks maybe. So they are kind of prepping everything right now. Either way, we are finally in the American Pavilion. Let's go take a look at their tree. Not quite as big as the one as you are walking into World Showcase, however. Now, before we do get over to the tree, I want to show you some of the displays. So it does kind of go all the way along here. A lot of garland, a lot of lights here. It's kind of wrapped up in between. On their booths, you can see some of the lights that are displayed as well. Obviously, as I just mentioned, we're going to have the candlelight processional, so they have all of that on display. But again, we're coming over here to look at the tree. It's actually still pretty big. Like I said, not as big as the one as you come in a World Showcase, but it actually is decent sized. Here is the tree here, and you could see lots of red, white, and blue, like the flag here. Lots of kind of ribbons with it. The typical star on top as well. Very nice, well done tree. It's very cool. I'm trying to see if there's any like little Easter eggs or anything fun in here. You could see right there, they kind of have like the pineapple. It's like they're giving a little bit of a nod to Florida down here with some of the citrus fruit in there as well. But there you go. This is the Christmas tree here. And one thing I actually do want to point out is right behind me, they have kind of this like military look over here. I don't think I've ever really paid attention, but a lot of like camo. It says honor right there on the Mickey. Again, lots of like camo pieces. This is actually really cool. So if you guys are interested in something like this, you even have like these Mickeys in the O's and the R over there, some there as well in the camo. And you kind of have just like a normal t-shirt over here, nothing on the back, but it's kind of cool. You have this camo green, it says honor, got a long sleeve. Then you have this Mickey one with like the American flag on there. It says Epcot World Showcase. Nothing there on the back, but I don't know, this is kind of like cool, very American, I guess. And then the same thing right here. You kind of have like this like mesh. Oh yeah, USA there on the side. I don't know, some cool merchandise. And I know we just had Veterans Day, so I wonder if this was out on display for that or what, but I really like this merch. I feel like it's kind of a cool little section here. And I haven't seen it before, but again, we don't like take too much of a look back here, so it could have been here for a while. Well, I just picked up a shirt. I picked up one of the short sleeves there because I really liked it. So after annual pass discount, it was $29. I think it was $35 before.
37?
Well, 37 like after taxes. So
okay.
37 after taxes, 29 after taxes with AP discount. But anyway, we're continuing on. What a beautiful view. Over here on the other side of the lagoon, you can see the tree, the ball, the reflections out on the lagoon as well. Soon to have a Luminous here, blowing off some fireworks in the sky. We'll have to see what ends up happening. The one thing I will say, the barges are no longer out here in the middle of the lagoon because they were here for a little while, I think as they were assembling, maybe checking some things out. So those are supposed to kind of like disappear. I don't know if they're collapsing or if they're kind of like taking them out off to the side there. I don't really know, but either way, we are getting more barges, but they will not be a permanent structure out here on the lagoon, which I know a lot of people are very happy about. So kind of getting a little bit of the best of both worlds. Still get the barges with maybe some displays and fireworks and whatever, but then also it's not covering your daytime view. So I guess at least Disney listened there, and you love to see it. So over here in Japan, it doesn't look like they have any Christmas displays. So I'm just kind of looking around. Obviously, I love the way Japan looks in general, but we do not have any sort of Christmas displays for the time being. It still could come, come the actual Festival of the Holidays, but as of now, nothing up. So we kind of like went around some of World Showcase here, and we have some of these like fun little candies here on the light posts. I was also noticing over like near Belgium, they had like these like boxes, they almost look like presents. So it does seem like they have a few things that are kind of being put on display. So not quite the holidays yet, but they are getting ready for them. Also, it looks like some of these light poles have these like candy cane twists to them. So it looks like they're decorating the poles with some of these candy looks. I don't know if they did that last year, but they are doing it this year. Over here in Ireland, it looks like they have a lot of their poles lit up. Also looks like their shop here has some stuff on display. So that's always fun to see, and they are jamming out. So we're gonna go hang out back here just for a minute and then we'll continue on. So we had to stop here at World Showcase. I'm not even that hungry, but right there what they are making, those like liquid nitro cakes, they're so good. And honestly, it is technically, I think, a cake, but it's much more like a brownie in my opinion. And they are so ridiculously good. I'm a little sad that they're getting rid of this booth after Food and Wine, because I feel like this is actually like a hit. I feel like the line is always pretty busy here, and rightfully so. There it is, our nitro cake pop. They do tell you again to make sure that it stops smoking. We've already done a review on this, and I can't recommend it enough. Granted, obviously the festival will be over by the time this video is released, so you will not be able to see it. Oh, is there a proposal going on over there? Something happened. He's waving. We did. We saw a proposal last week.
Jollywood.
Yeah, Jollywood nights. But yeah, again, probably my favorite treat at Epcot, maybe all of Disney World, to be completely honest with you. This thing is so good. Hopefully they bring it back next year. I would love for them to keep this booth like all year round. I don't think they're going to. All right, we have finished up the treat. Honestly, again, very, very good. It was a little softer today, not too like brownie-y, the inside bit. It was definitely more cakey, but still like a thick cake. Still just such a good dessert here. But we're gonna head over to Guardians, do our Guardians reservation, and kind of like call it a night. It is 8:30. Things are pretty much wrapping up here. And you already know we're probably going to get conga or something like that. However, we've done pretty good with our runs. I feel like we've gotten some unique songs recently, but again, we're gonna head over there, finish up our night. And we should be heading over to Universal to check out their Christmas display. We'll be doing a few more Christmas things here at Disney. And then I believe, is it December 1st, we have our Very Merry Christmas party?
Yes, sir.
There you go. So we'll be at Very Merry Christmas in about a week and a half or so at this point. So we'll be over there in no time. First day of December. That's kind of how we're opening up that time of the year. Either way, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Take care.